Now, think about this. What if the reason you're not playing to your highest level, to your best potential self, isn't about your skill, but about your identity? That is what I want us to talk about today.
Take that journey inside.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Collins Odiambo, and welcome again to another episode of Hope Diaries with Collins. And today we're going to be going again into my diary, into some things that I've learned, which I feel like are important and can help our young upcoming players so that they can be the best versions of themselves as they continue, going through their journey in terms of their basketball experience. In the year 2003, Kobe was going through a lot of challenges. Number one, he had injuries. Number two, he had a case. He was facing lawsuits. Sponsors were drifting away from him. He had some backlash, especially from the media, and you know how that goes. Like, things were really not going as he hoped things would have been going at that time in his career. What he did, he went to his performance coach and was like, man, I feel like I'm losing my edge, as a player. I feel like I'm losing my edge. And the coach told him, no, you're not losing your edge. You've just lost your identity. And out of that conversation, they came up with an alter ego that we've come to know as the Black Mamba. So Kobe dealt with all these other issues, media, injuries, lawsuits, whatever that was happening outside the basketball court. But when he stepped on the basketball court, he became Black Mamba. And here is what was interesting. After they developed this identity, in his first game, he scores 62 points. Then a few games after, he scores the legendary 81 points. And then after that, he got some championships. So what you have to realize is Kobe did not train harder. He just became someone different. He became the Black Mamba when he stepped on the court. The truth is, we all have an alter ego. We have different personalities. The person who steps on the court and the person who operates outside the basketball court. We already have different personalities. But what I've come to learn is great players, great athletes activate a different type of person when they go into the court, a different version of themselves when they step on the court. This is what is called the alter ego. What you have to understand is identity drives behavior more than motivation, because performance is just not about like what you do. Performance is the person that you believe you are. So I'm a shooter. I've missed 1, 2, 3, 4 times, but I believe I'm a shooter. I believe I'm a sniper. I'll keep on taking that shot. You see, it's the person that you believe that you are. There's this person that works hard and does everything right, but there's another version of yourself that sees him or herself in a different way, especially when you step on a stage, when you step on the basketball court. So no matter what happens, you're able to go back to that identity. You're able to push through obstacles. You're able to go over challenges. You're able to face the toughest opponents and still show up fully. So with that being said, let us break down how you can actually build an alter ego to help you perform better when you step on the basketball court. So I'm going to give you a simple 5-step process that you can use to create your own alter ego to help you perform better. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to identify your weakness. Okay, something like when do you disappear in games? What version of yourself shows up under pressure? Do you hesitate? Do you lack aggression? Do you doubt yourself? Do you pass over like an open shot because you are afraid of missing? This is the foundation. And remember, in the Bible it says, the truth shall set you free. So you have to be really frank with yourself about your weaknesses, and then you build it from there. Remember that you don't build an alter ego for your strengths. You build it for your gaps. Step 2 is design the player you need. Create a version of yourself that solves that weakness. So ask yourself, How does he play? What is his energy or her energy? What does he never do? Write all those down. Examples can be something like he never hesitates, he never doubts himself, he speaks up on defense, he supports his teammates, he goes harder, he plays more aggressive. It can be anything. Remember, you are building your own alter ego, so you have to define. You have to define so that you're able to identify the behaviors and everything about this alter ego that you're creating for yourself. Step 3, which I think is the most interesting part, is you have to give this alter ego a name. And it can be anything, bro. You know, na Kobe ilikuwa Black Mamba, na nilikuwa Muhammad Ali. Unajua, I remember when I was in high school, I didn't know that was a thing, but I used to call myself Jatugo. Unajua, like nikienda court, mimi ni Jatugo. You can be a one word, powerful and a visual. Okay, it's a one word, it's powerful and it's visual to you. Okay, it doesn't have to be to anybody else. Inaweza kuwa anything, by the way. Bora tu ni immediately you say it, or immediately you remind yourself, or immediately you get into that zone and you remind yourself, I'm so and so. You're able to get into the game and able to execute, able to play the same way this person that you've defined will play. You understand? You have to put a name to that alter ego, because that name will be the switch. So nikiingia court, me ni so and so, and immediately you do that, that's a switch. Now it's no longer that we normally see after the court. Hapo sasa tuko kazi. Okal anajitanga the doctor. Unaona, akiingia hapo sasa ni anataka kutibu watu. High energy, running the floor, picking rebounds, unajua, and that is him. So that is the doctor. But when he steps outside the court, if you've met Okal, anamtuta ametulia tu. Kina kiwa pale ndani, amechangamka deadly. Unaona, so the name is the switch. Step 4 is build the rules. These are things that you live by. So for example, he never stops talking on defense. He never stops attacking. He never stops shooting. He never stops playing aggressive. He never stops supporting his teammates. You give it laws. And it can even be something like he never loses confidence. Even after he misses 20 shots, bado anaendelea na anajiamini. So you have to create your own version of laws. It doesn't have to be so many laws, but you must have laws that the alter ego will live by. If you don't define him, he won't show up. Plain and simple. So you must define him. Step 5 is now you have to activate him. So what will you do on the court or before you enter the court to activate this alter ego? It can be something as small as tying a shoelace, pulling up your headband. It can be anything. It can be Kobe used to like bite his shirt or something. You just have to be creative. It can be you straightening up your hair. It can be you. It can be anything. You just have to be creative. Pulling up your socks. Maybe utaweka socks moja juu ingine fupi. I don't know. Wewe utaamua. Unajua, yeah, it can be something that you put on the inside. I don't know, maybe kitu imebrandiwa. I feel like that is a very good idea. I have something inside that is branded with that name. So it's like I'm putting it on. Unajua kama ile costume ya Superman ama Spider-Man, I'm putting it on. So you have to find a way to trigger that alter ego. That's when you disappear and it takes over. So what I want you guys to remember is the next level of your game is just not about your skill, but it's also about building an identity that can show up after all this hard work that has been done. It's simple. It's something that you can do. You just have to decide if it's important to you to sit down and actually work at it and build an alter ego for yourself. Create your alter ego today. Name him, write his rules, bring him to your next game or even practice session. Okay? So that was it for today, guys. I hope you guys got some value. Remember, if you got some value in any form, the only way you can support this channel for now is by subscribing, sharing this video, and liking or leaving a comment on the video. And also follow me on social media. There's a free workout, by the way, in the description of this video. Grab it and you can use it, and you can also access some of my other online programs. Okay, that's another way that you can actually support the program. Remember, if you want to train with me, just DM me and I'll be able to share with you the details. And if you are a good fit, we'll be able to work together. Okay. Other than that, guys, remember, keep on writing in your diary, your game, your responsibility. This has been Hoop Diaries, and I'm so happy and grateful for each and every episode that I've been able to upload to share with you guys some knowledge that I've learned over my time playing basketball. Okay, thanks so much for the comments and for the feedback. And till next week, guys, it's your boy Collins Odhiambo, and I'm out. Peace.
Yo, lace up the kicks, it's that time again. Collins in the lab, letting stories begin. From the court to the mic, he breaking it down. Hoop dreams, real talk, no cap, no clown. Bounce like a dribble, mind sharp like a pivot. Life lessons in the game, he gon' make you feel it. Late nights, bright lights, goals in the fog. Every episode a gem, welcome to the Lord. On Hoop Diaries, yeah, it's more than a score. It's heart, it's hustle, it's truth at the core. So press play, lean back, let the moment ride. It's Collins on the mic, take that journey inside.